Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to discuss about a brief introduction to the Apex regulatory institution, Apex regulatory banking institution in our country, that is RBI. So, as we all are aware, RBI is Reserve Bank of India, right? Established in the 1st April 1935 as per the provisions of the RBI Act 1934. The main office is situated in Calcutta initially, right? And was permanently moved to Mumbai in 1937. And the central office, the chief position is the RBI governor, right? Where he sits and where the policies are formulated. And it became, initially it was a private institution, shareholders were there. And later it became fully liberalized or fully owned by the government of India from 1949, right? So, what are the main functions of Reserve Bank of India? So, the functions of RBI can be divided into three heads: the traditional functions, developmental functions, and supervisory functions. Under each head, we can have different responsibilities and functions. Under the traditional functions, the first one is issue of currency notes, right? It's a well accepted fact, everyone knows about it, right? Other than the 1 rupee coin, all the currencies are issued by the RBI, right? So RBI has the sole authority of issuing currency notes. Not only issue, they can also withdraw, but even to exchange these currencies notes for other denominations. So it issues these notes against the security of gold bullion, foreign securities coins, and government of India bonds. And currency issues the first one. Second one is banker to other banks, because all the commercial banks in our country or the private sector banks in our country are working under the guidelines of Reserve Bank of India. So RBI is the apex monetary institution. It has the powers to guide, help, and direct other commercial banks. Every commercial bank has to maintain a part of their reserves with the RBI. Commercial banks also maintain a current account with RBI for various banking institutions. So issue of currency, bank it to bank, then bank it to the government also. Right? So you can understand RBI is representing the respective governments in the international forum. So RBI performs various functions such as accepting deposits, taxes, and payments on behalf of the government. It maintains government accounts, provide financial advice to the government, maintains foreign exchange reserves on behalf of the government. It also provides overdraft facility to the government, right? So government's bank, we can say it is the Reserve Bank of India. And for example, treasury bills are issued by the Reserve Bank of India on behalf of the government, central government, right? When there is a fund emergency for the central government. Then act as a national clearinghouse for the fund transfer settlements between interbank transactions are facilitated by the Reserve Bank of India through their various specialized agencies. Then obviously the custodian of foreign exchange, that is the Reserve Bank of India. And finally, publishes various economic statistics and other information. For example, GDP statistics of the country, right? Gross domestic product. So all the vital informations, all the statistics are being prepared by the Reserve Bank of India. So these are the main traditional functions. When it comes to the developmental functions, right? Development of the financial system, because there is a regulatory system in our country, right? Which are the players in the financial system, right? Financial markets are there, financial institutions are there, financial services are there, right? So many banks are there, NBFCs are there, right? Investment banks are there. Everything is being monitored by the Reserve Bank of India. Then development of agriculture, right? India is mainly an agriculture-backed economy, right? So there is a specialized development institution known as NABARD, right, which is being supported by the Reserve Bank of India for the upliftment of the farmers and also for the progress of the farming system in our country. Also, provision of industrial finance. Along with agriculture, you have an industrial sector. So many institutions are being a part of the industrial sector like ICCI, IDBA, SIDBI, Exim Bank, etc. to support the import, export, especially for Exim Bank and also for the other institutions like IDBA, SIDBA, SFCI, right? So these are the state-wise as well as national-wise institutions to support the respective industries in our country. Then RBI provides training to the new employee staff relating to the banking operations, and also they are collecting the respective data from the different sectors. Then promotion of export through refinance. We already have an Exim Bank, and also we have an GC, Export Credit Guarantee Corporation of India, to support the export, because the export is increasing. By promoting export is one of the way to become our country to a developed structure. Then also it helps the cooperative sector in our country to work it properly. And which are the main supervisory functions of RBI? They are giving license to all the each and every bank's financial institution. If they want to have the banking operations in our country, they have to take license from the Reserve Bank of India. Then they will inspect the banks in adequate intervals to see whether all the things are going as per the guidelines. Then they have a control over the NBFCs, non-banking financial institutions also. Thank you.